सहनाववतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यंकरवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमः पाणिनिकात्यायन पतंजलिभ्यः शब्द विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यः नमस्कारः and welcome to the 76th class today, 16th September, and now we have started in the previous class studying some subhashitas. Subhashitam, well spoken, that is the literal meaning of this subhashita literature, and there are hundreds and thousands of subhashitas in Sanskrit literature which are very essential for the beginners, so that they can, whatever little grammar they undergo, they study, they can understand these easy subhashitas. Language wise they are easy, and they can appreciate the content in them, how the poets are putting across several messages through these poems. Subhashitam as by itself is a literature, it's a kavya. It is a poetry, no doubt, but generally this is allocated, meant for the beginners, those who start learning Sanskrit. For them subhashitas are the best material for to read. So that is what we are doing, Srinivas, and we started in the previous class subhashitas, and on page 454 today we are, and some more subhashitas are coming up here for our study. We have to do, I think, 289 abhyasa. Yes. So in the previous class, the poem where we stopped is dharmam charata ma dharmam satyam vadata manrutam dirgham pashyata. Is it over? Not over, I think.
Dharmam charata, no, it's over.
Dirgham pashyata ma hrasvam param pashyata ma param. Anyway, we'll go through once again. So here is another subhashita which says, which is in consonance with the Vedic dictum, what the Veda says, Satyam Vada, Dharmam Chara, Swadhyayan Ma Pramada, etc., where the Guru Upadesha is given in the. So here Dharmam Charata, Dharmam Ashritya Charata, follow Dharma. So there in the Veda, the Guru Acharya is instructing the student. Veda manuchyacharyo ante vasina manushasti. Anushasti. There he is instructing the student after his completion of the Vedic studies. Satyam Vada, the first instruction, and that is Vedopanishad. That is the secret knowledge and order. Esha Upadesha, there he says at the end of this. Esha Upadesha, this is an Upadesha, and etad, that is a rule, instruction cum rule there prescribed. So here dharmam charata ma adharmam, adharmam ma charata, do not follow adharma. Now it's a big subject. What is dharma? To know, one has to devote a lot of time, and even for the speaker to tell, it's not easy that we condense what is dharma in one sentence or one word. Because if anybody is interested, you can go through the introduction of the book written by a genius, History of Dharma Shastra by P.V. Kane. P.V. Kane, one gentleman from Maharashtra, India, wrote a history on Dharma Shastras. And for this work he was awarded Bharata Ratna, the highest award he was given. He was a lawyer by profession, and he did this as a love for Sanskrit. He was so much in love for Sanskrit, and he was a great scholar, no doubt. By profession he was a lawyer, and after his court hours he used to go to the library and then study a lot of things, and he compiled this book, History of Dharma Shastra, which is there in English for the English speaking people, and there you can know everything. It's like an encyclopedia. And the opening pages speak what is Dharma Shastra it is. So what is Dharma? he gives 20 pages explanation of dharma, printed matter. Several pages he devotes to define what is dharma. Otherwise we may know what is dharma. Dharanat dharma, which holding, you hold to a system of law, a system of moral code, a system of duty. So we can interpret in different ways. But in nutshell, what is dharma is what is expected of a person socially. If you are an employee, then you are expected to work up to the satisfaction of the employer and also the people in society. If you are a student, you live up to your students. You keep your sima, boundaries. So that is what. So dharma is a big subject as such. Well, I am not that qualified to lecture on the dharma. Dharmam charata. So dharmam asritya charata. Follow dharma. Whatever may be your dharma, you should follow. Ma adharmam. Adharmam ma charata. Satyam vada, same thing. Here, there the Upanishadic instruction, Satyam vada, Dharmam chara comes. So, Satyam vadata, ma anrutam. Anrutam asatyam ma vadata. So, don't speak. No, again coming to Satya Kathanam, speaking truth is not that easy, Srinivas. If a man has taken a vow to speak only truth, well, he will be inviting so many troubles now. See, we are, forced to, in a way, in society, we are in a way forced to sometimes fabricate things and not tell truth, plain truth. Because even if you, sometimes a person who speaks the plain truth and direct truth, directly tells to the other person, he may be in trouble also. So if you go to a CM and find fault with him, directly tell to his face, Mr. CM, you are doing something nonsense, then you will be in trouble. Although he may be doing the wrong thing, he may be doing the asatya thing. But so, Satya Kathanam, speaking truth is an order, at the same time, it should be delivered very, very cautiously. That is why there is a Subhashita, another Subhashita. Satyam bruyat, priyam bruyat. Na bruyat, satyam apriyam. One should speak this truth. Satyam bruyat, bruyat vadet. Priyam bruyat. And one should speak the dear, favorable truth. Dear one, priyam, what is agreeable truth. So, truth should be spoken and it should be agreeable. Na bruyat, one should not speak satyam apriyam. Apriyam satyam na bruyat, na vadet. Apriyam satyam should not be spoken. Any satya, any truth which is not appealing to the other person, which is not pleasing to the other person should not be spoken. Satyam chapi nanrutam bruyat. At the same time, you should not speak satya which is false. You should speak the truth, you should speak the pleasant truth. At the same time, you should not speak the untruth. Satyam cha na anrutam bruyat. Esha dharmas sanatana. This is the sanatana dharma. This is the eternal law that we have to speak the truth, but the truth should not be unpleasing to the other person. So that should be also understood. Satyam vadata, ma anrutam, ma anrutam, anrutam asatyam ma vadata. Dirgham pashyata. So have, what is the meaning? Dirgham literally means look ahead. Look far ahead. But have good, imagination in life. Be broad-minded. Hrasvam, then there is ma hrasvam, ma hrasvam. Don't be short-sighted. Hrasva, dirgha, these are two opposite words. Dirgha means long, hrasva means short. So, dirgham pashyata, look ahead, far away, not look short. Means don't be short-sighted. Don't be petty-minded. Be large-hearted. Like that saying, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. What is that slokam? You may be knowing also. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. what is that sloka? There is a poem, I will just recall it. Ayam nijaha paro veti ganana laguchetasam. Ayam nijaha, this is my person. Ayam nijaha paro saha paraha. He is a different man, he belongs to somebody else. Now, this is my man, that is your man. This kind of petty thinking is laguchetasam. This is the thinking of the petty-minded people, narrow-minded people, shallow-minded people. Hrasva, that is what? Short-sighted people. Consider, this is my man, this is your man. This is my land, that's your land. This is my country, that's your country. Udara charitanam tu. This is there printed in the Lok Sabha, in Indian Lok Sabha, in the Parliament House, where the speaker sits. Above the speaker, this is there, this poem. Udara charitanam. People who are very large-hearted, broad-minded people. Vasudhaiva kutumbakam. The entire Vasundhara, the earth itself is a family. It's like a kutumba. It's a family. Now, if you really, such a noble thoughts are there in Sanskrit, which don't preach narrowism or regionalism. It doesn't advocate. It only, Sanskrit, the Subhashitas advocate universal brotherhood, world government. Udara charitanam tu vasudhaiva kutumbakam. For them, the entire earth is a kutumbaka. Why consider this is my man, that is your man? Petty-mindedness. That is the intention here. Dirgham pashyata. Look ahead. Ma hrasvam. And then param pashyata. Ma aparam. Now, param yuyam sreshtam tattvam. Param means param tattvam pashyata. You look for the ultimate truth. That is God. What is the ultimate truth? God is the ultimate truth. There cannot be any truth which is ultimate other than the God. That is there in our culture and also in some other religions. Ma aparam, kshudram, aparam tattvam na pashyata. So don't look for petty things, look for the ultimate thing in life. So this outlook of men has to change. So this is a poem which is giving us message that you have to follow some norms and rules and conditions, in this society, and also not be petty-minded, be broad-minded, open-minded, and learn from whatever, like the Vedic ano bhadra kratavo pashyantu. We have no ano bhadrani, what is that Vedic saying? Let noble thoughts come from all sides. Kratavo pashyantu, something I am missing, I am sorry that I am not clicking to my mind. So, noble thoughts should be welcome from all corners, wherever they come from. So that's a nice poem, Srinivas. So we go to next. Now what are you supposed to do here? Upariyukta slokayoho artham patitva adha datteshu vakyeshu riktasthani. You have to fill up as per the poems given above. So what do you think, Ma Kuru? Sahavasam Mahakuru. Durjana, second one. So, acha, Sahavasam.
First one, Tyaja Durjana Samsarga.
No, but Mahakuru. Mahakuru is coming at the end.
Yeah.
Mahakuru is not fitting here. Sajjana Sahavasam Kuru, second one, show them. Sajjana Sahavasam Kuru. Is there, na? Not the Durjana Samsargam Bhaja. Sadhu Samagamam Sahavasam Kuru. Acha, here, you have to look into the artha, not from the poem, Srinivas.
Sure.
Dushta Jananam Sahavasam Makuru. Artha, is there, na?
Yes.
Look, show them that. Dushta Jananam Sahavasam Makuru. Sajjananam Sahavasam Kuru. You are only to take from the meaning given there. Second one. Ahoratram punya karmani karyani kuru. Ahoratram punya karyani kuru. Day and night do good things. Sarvada devasya namasmaranam kuru. That's over. So next poem, next artha you take. Juyam dharmam acharata. Adharmam na acharata. Juyam satyam vadata. Asatyam na vadata. Juyam dirgha lakshyam pashyata. That is the meaning. Dirgha lakshyam. Dirgha lakshyam means far target ahead. Juyam, yes. Alpa lakshyam ma pashyata. Then Juyam shreshtham tattvam pashyata. You see the best reality. That is, in other way, the ultimate reality is God. Kshudram tattvam na pashyata. Don't look for the petty things or the mean thing. The best thing you look for and not for the mean thing. That is what the poem means, and it's a nice poem. Okay, let's go ahead. Now, this is a very famous Subhashita, you may be knowing. They're coming up on page 455. Sarve bhavantu sukinaha, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Now, this is very famous poem where the universality of our culture is embedded. This poem incorporates in it universality of the so-called Hindu religion, Sanatana Dharma. Hindu religion is a misnomer, as you know. Sanatana Dharma, our Dharma, whatever it is very beautifully reflected here. There is no narrow-mindedness here. There is no regionalism. This is all applicable to every people. Sarve bhavantu sukinaha. It is not saying sarve haindavaha, bharata deshiyaha sukino bhavantu. No, there is no such shallow thinking. Sarve bhavantu sukinaha. Sarve sukhinaha bhavantu. Sarve pashyantu bhadrani. Sarve. See, everywhere sarve, the word sarvaha, sarvau, sarve. Sarva shabda. It is sarvanama shabda. Not the English sarve. There is a word like sarve in English. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha. Sarve santu niramayaha. Niramayaha nama. What is the meaning given? You can look up. Arogya yuktaha bhavantu. Rogarahitaha. Niramayaha. Niramayaha. Amaya is roga. Niramaya without disease. Rogarahitaha sarve. So, how can men be happy until they are healthy? See, health is real happiness. Health is wealth. So that is what sarve bhavantu sukhinaha. By being next sarve santu niramaya. Sarve swastaha bhavantu. Roga rahitaha bhavantu. Sarve jana, sarve manavaha. Yavantaha manavaha bhumyam bhutale nivasanti. Tavantaha sarvepi na kevalam bharatiyaha. Na kevalam anya deshiyaha iti tatra abhipraya na sarve nama atra sarve manavaha prithivyaam vasantaha sarve manavaha sukhinaha bhavantu sarve santu santu nama bhavantu astustam santu. This is lod prayoga asadhatu. We have seen that. So sarve santu niramaya swasthaha bhavantu sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Bhadrani mangalam pashyantu. Let all people see good things in life. Let all come across good things in life, not bad things in life. Very important thing. You know, Hitopadesha, one Narayana Bhatta is written like Panchatantra by Vishnu Sharma. He gives a beautiful sloka there. Utthaya, 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 bodhavyam, mahad bhayam upastitam. The moment we rise from our bed, as we rise from our bed, we should know it for certain that mahat bhayam upastitam. There is a great danger today going to fall upon me or upon somebody. There is something going to happen today. Worst may happen, and be prepared, he says. When right from the time you get up from the bed, the moment you get up, utthaya, 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 bodhavyam, mahad bhayam upastitam. What is that bhaya that may come? Marana vyadhi shokanam kimadya nipatishyati. Marana, it can be the marana varta, it can be the news of death, or you may die, or one of the most beloved person may die. The most, your beloved somebody, your loved one may, it may happen to your loved one, anything, anybody happen, that news may come to you. And in the process you may also be put to death. Marana, vyadhi, disease, you may get diseased, your beloved person may be getting diseased, who knows? Marana, vyadhi, shoka, some bad, unhappy news may come to you. Some unhappy news may reach you. So be prepared, he says, Narayana. Marana vyadhi shokanam kim adya, today, nipatishyati, what is going to befall me or befall to my people. So be prepared mentally. See, the situation is so fluid even now. It was said hundreds, thousands of years ago. The situation has not changed now also. It holds good even now. The moment you go out of home, God knows where the bombs are planted, where the terrorists have planted you go to temple, you are always apprehensive of something going off. You go to any crowded area, you can't expect we cannot expect safety there. So situation is so fluid now. So very nicely he said long ago that the moment you get up, you be prepared for these things. That is how life is. Every day take it as a challenge and live it. That is it. So sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Let all people see good things in life. Ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet. May see the last line here. Ma kaschit, no one. Kaschit, ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet. No one should be a sufferer. No one should be a sufferer. Let all people be happy. Let all be healthy. Let all see good things in life. What a nice poem it is. What else can we pray to God? That people all should be happy and healthy. And this earth should be a livable, lovable place to reside. So nice poem. This is a very famous poem. You may be knowing that. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu. Please read it once.
Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramayaha. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschit dukkha bhaga bhavet.
Ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet.
Dukkha bhag bhavet.
Dukkasya bhag dukkha bhag. So niramayaha rogarahitaha swastaha bhadram mangalam dukkha bhag dukkha yuktaha. Dukkha bhag means dukkha yuktaha. So the meaning given here is loke prapanche samaje sarve janaah sukayuktaah bhavantu sukhinah bhavantu sukayuktaah bhavantu sarve arogyayuktaah bhavantu sarve mangalani pashyantu kopi na kopi dukkham kopi dukkham na prapnotu. Let no one be unhappy. It's a prayer. We pray, and it all depends upon the karma of the people. Some are bound to be unhappy, some are bound to, like I told you, anything may happen. So, but we wish this way. Now another subhashita coming up here. When you read?
Aputraha putrinaha santu. Putrinaha santu.
Pautrinaha.
Adhanaha
sadhanaha santu.
Adhanaha sadhanaha santu. Sajjanaha santu
nirbhayaha. Well, this is another one which is not as popular as the one we just read. Aputraha putrinaha santu. Aputraha, putrarahitaha, putrahinaha janaha, putrinaha santu. Let them have children. Childless, let childless people become, be endowed with children. So, putrinaha, and people with already having children, santu pautrinaha. Let those people who have children become the grandpas. Adhanaha sadhanaha santu. Let the poor adhanaha, dhanarahitaha janaha, sadhanaha, dhanikaah bhavantu santu, sajjanaah santu nirbhayaah. And finally, this is good here in this poem, sajjanaah santu bhavantu nirbhayaah. They should be fearless, because there is always danger for the sajjana in society. A sajjana is the most hated person in society. If you are a good person, I have already told in some occasion, a good person he becomes easily the target of the bad people. The fact that you are good, you are a sajjana, you invite enmity. Sajjana durjanayoho yaha yat vairam bhavati sat tat sahaja vairam iti katyate. That is called sahaja vairam. The enmity between a virtuous person and a rogue, there is enmity between a rogue and a virtuous person, and that is called natural enmity in Panchatantra. Like the snake and the mongoose, like the mouse and the cat. So a list is given, what are the pairs between them, the natural enmity is there. So one such, so sajjana is there in that list also. Like gods and demons, natural enmity. Nobody has done anything to, see the cat, mouse doesn't say anything to the cat, but the moment cat sees it, pounces on the mouse. So like that, sajjana is a good person, virtuous person, everybody knows, but still, the moment a durjana sees him, he feels jealous of him. He feels to do some harm to him intentionally. That is the nature. So, sajjanaah santu nirbhayaah. This is nice. Putrinaah putra yuktaah. Adhanaah nirdanaah. Sadhanaah dhanikaah bhavantu. Loke putra rahitaah putram prapnuvantu. Ye putravantah santi, those who are already having children, te pautran prapnuvantu. That means let them live longer. Here, getting grandchildren means living long. When can we see our grandchildren? Only when we live, isn't it? Suppose our life is cut short, then we cannot see the face of our grandchildren. So, putravantaha santi ye santi te pautran prapnuvantu. Let them get grandchildren. Nirdhanaha dhanarahitaha dhanikaha bhavantu. Sajjanaha bhayarahitaha bhavantu. So, it's also a poem, Subhashita. Now we move on to the next Abhyasa, 290. उपरितन श्लोकयोः अर्थं पठित्वा अधः भागद्वये दत्तानि पदानि योग्यक्रमेण योजयन्तु ततः सिद्धानि वाक्यानि पुनः पूरयन्तु. Now what are you supposed to do? You can read also on the monitors. Match the words given in column A with A on the basis of the meanings of the above given poems, verses, and rewrite them. One is shown to you. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Next, sarve is commonly coming. Sarve dukkha yuktaah ma bhavantu. If you take this order, same order, sarve dukkha yuktaah ma bhavantu. Okay, you take. Dukkha yuktaah ma bhavantu. You have to match this here. Second one, right? Are you getting it?
Yeah.
Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. That's okay. One is given for you. Next one, dukkha yuktaah ma bhavantu. Understood here is sarve, all. That is implied. Then third one, swastaah sukhinah bhavantu. Sarve swastaah sukhinah bhavantu. Oh no, this is already come, sorry. Now, swastaah column 1, swastaah bhavantu sukhinah. You can also take that survey. Bhavantu sukhinah.
Swastaha pashyantu.
Bhadrani pashyantu. Word is not given, na?
Bhadrani is
not necessary. Swastaha Pashyantu. Kim Pashyantu? 3 words required, na? Sarve Swastha. No. What is this? No. Mangalam Pashyantu goes. Okay? 4th one. Mangalam Pashyantu. That's okay. That is done. But the 3rd one, why you are not? Survey. Survey is there. Swastha. Bhavantu again. I think the first one is for the first one only. Sarve Swastha Bhavantu. Let us do it once again. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina. First one. Second one. Dukkha Yuktaha Ma Bhavantu. Sarve Swasthaha Bhavantu. Mangalam Pashyantu. Mangalam Pashyantu. This is how the order comes. If you want, we will write it. The second we will see and then write it. Now, Aputraha Putrinaha Santu. This is clear. Putrinaha Pautrinaha Santu. 4th one down there. Adhanaha Sadhanaha Dhanikaha Bhavantu. Sajjanaha Bhiti Rahitaha Bhavantu. First one. So we will write this up there. First one is done there, survey, but still we will write for the sake of survey, then first one. Next. Dukkha Ma next. Survey should be. Next. Yeah, survey you can take formally. And what is the next part 2? Putrina Santu. Next. Putrina Putrina Santu. Santu. So here everywhere Santu is used. Verb, lot. Santu there Bhavantu, everywhere Bhavantu, Pashyantu. That is the change. Bhavantu mostly and Sarve Mangalam Pashyantu, only Pashyantu is there. So this is lot Lakara, imperative mode, 3rd person, plural. So today we are praying for the world peace and world happiness, world goodness in this through these poems. Now we have also underlined, I think as per the book, this thing, we keep on underlining bhavantu, 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 pashyantu, santu, santu, santu. Astu stam santu. The derivation of this is, once you recall, astu stam santu, bhavatu, bhavatam, bhavantu, pashyatu, pashyatam, pashyantu, Lord. That is how it is derived. We will study it. Next page. Again some poem is coming up here. Adho likitam padyam patitva, reading the following verse. Bhavishya kalika kriya padani rekantikani kuruvantu. Now here again kuruvantu means karotu, kurutam, kuruvantu. Just like bhavantu, pashyantu, santu. Look at the word antu coming at the end. That is lot lakara, imperative mode, third person plural. You should understand. Lot lakara, imperative mode, third person. Antu, bhavantu, pashyantu, santu, kurvantu. Only if you get to, that is singular. Karotu, bhavatu, pashyatu, third person. May, like that, ekavachana. Ratrir gamishyati, bhavishyati suprabhatam, bhasvan udeshyati, asishyati pankajashrihi, idham vichintayati koshagate dvirefe, ha hanta hanta nalinim gaja ujjahara. So here is a poem where an optimistic and short-sighted, what do you say, Dvirefa, a bee, Dvirefa is a bee, Dvirefa, Brahmara, bee, which enjoys the, what do you say, the fragrance and of the flower. It sits in the lotus flower, enjoying it, and it gets trapped somehow, I think. So being trapped in that koshagata, in the dhvirefaha, a bee caught up in the lotus flower thinks like this. What will Ratri Gamishati? Now I am caught up. The lotus flower has closed itself. It started staying there and enjoying that. In the process, this must have closed the flower. So inside it is thinking, okay, I am enjoying the lotus flower. Ratrihi Gamishyati. Night will go away. Bhavishyati Suprabhatam. Suprabhatam Bhavishyati. Means day rise will take place. Suprabhatam will take place. So when Suprabhata takes place, sun rises. With the rise of the sun, day breaks. So Ratri will go, night will go, day will come. Bhasvan udeshyati, then sun will rise, all future tense. Bhasvan Surya udeshyati, Akashe. Pankajashrihi, Pankajam lotus. Pankajashri, the beauty of the lotus, asishyati, will laugh, will open up. The lotus flower will open up once again. Sun, with the rays of the sun, the lotus will open. I will fly away. Poor Brahmara, that bee, was thinking like that. Let me be now entrapped in the lotus flower. Morning, night will go, then the morning will come. Sun will rise in the horizon, the sky, and then the lotus will blossom, will open up. Itham, this way, Vichintayati was thinking. Kosha gate Brahmare, when the Brahmara, the bee, honey bee, let us take, while it was thinking like this, where inside the lotus flower. Kosha gate Brahmare itham Vichintayati sati. When the Bhramara was thinking like this, Ratrihi Gamishyati, Suprabhatam Bhavishyati, Suryaha Udeshyati, Pankaja Shrihi Hasishyati. When it was thinking like this, Hanta, Hanta, alas. This is a word of showing, regret or sadness. Alas. Alas, Hanta. Nalini, the lotus pond. Nalini is lotus pond here. Where in a particular lotus, the Bhramara is caught, entrapped. Nalini, while the Bhramara, the bee was thinking like this, all of a sudden, Gaja, an elephant came, Ujjahar, and invaded trampled into the waters. When the elephant comes and enters into the water, this lotus is crushed under the. When the lotus flower is crushed under the feet of the elephant, the poor Bhramara was thinking like this: I will get liberty, I will get freedom from the flower. Naturally, gets killed. So that is the here. Bhaswan meaning Surya, Shrihi Shobha, Uttam in this way, Evam Prakarena, Virepha, Bhramara, Ujjahara, Utkatavan. Ujjahara means it, what do you say, plundered into Ujjahara, it came into the pond. Or uprooted, you can say, Ujjahara, it has uprooted. It came and maybe with its trunk, it is stung Ujjahara, it removed the flower. Ujjahara, Nashitavan, that is Ujjahara means Nashitavan. Apakritavan, or the lotus flower was uprooted totally. So, Kachana Bhramaraha, summary, you can read Srinivas. Upavishta Asi. Suryastaha. Baddha Ajata. Bhavishyati. Prabhatam cha bhavishyati. Tata Suryodaya bhavishyati. Vikasishyati. That is given. Aham moksham lapsyami. That is understood. I will get freedom. Understood. Iti chintayan asit bhamara yuktam kamalam anashe. Panchatvam gataha. Bhavati kalu kadachit. So sometime kadachit. Now the summary is given here. Kaschana Bhramaraha, some bee, madhu piban, drinking the honey. A certain bee drinking the honey, kamale upavishtaha asit, it was seated on the lotus flower. What happened then? Yada suryastaha jataha, when the sun set, tada, then kamalam mukulitam jatam, it closed its petals. The Bhramara was enjoying, and in the meantime Suryasta took place, sun set, and the flower also closed itself. Kamalasya antaha Bhramaraha baddaha asit jataha. So inside the lotus flower, the bee got entrapped. Tadrushaha Bhramaha, such a bee thought like this. That is why inverted commas. Ratrihi apagata bhavishyati. Ratrihi gamishyati. Night will go. See, I am trapped now. When will I get freedom? When the night goes, day breaks, sun rises, the flower will open, I will fly away. That is will. So that is the thing. Prabhatam cha bhavishyati. So these are all future tense words. Prabhatam सुप्रभातं भविष्यति, ततः then सूर्योदयः भविष्यति, then sunrise will take place. कमलं च विकसिष्यति, and the lotus will blossom. ततः अहम् उड्डये, it may be thought I will fly. इति यावत् चिन्तयन् आसीत्, when the Bhramara was thinking like this inside being trapped in the lotus flower, tada, that time, kaschana gajaha, one elephant, agatya, having come there, tat Bhramara yuktam kamalam, and unfortunately an elephant came there and took that very flower, lotus flower, where the poor Bhramara was thinking like this. Tat Bhramara yuktam, Bhramarena yuktam, Bhramara sahitam, kamalameva anashayat. It destroyed that very flower in which the Bhramara was thinking like this. Evam, in this way, he says, Swapnam Pashyan eva Bhramaraha, the Bhramara was seeing a dream of its freedom. Panchatvam Gataha, it went to death. You know the word Panchatvam Gataha expression? Gita. Panchabhir nirmite dehe, Panchatvam cha punargati, Swam swam yoni manu prapte, Tatra ka paridevana, second chapter of Gita. This body, Deha, is made of Pancha. Panchabhir nirmite, Pancha bhutaihi nirmite dehe, Panchatvam cha punargate. When it joins, merges into the 5 elements of which this body is composed of. Swam swam yonim, its respective source. See, the body is composed of 5 basic elements. Prithvi, Bhurapognir, Varun, Nabha. And death, all the 5 elements, Panchamahabhutas, merge into their respective sources. Earth merges into earth, fire merges into fire, Bhumihi, Apaha, Bhurapo, Agni merges into Agni, Vayu merges into Vayu, Akasha, Akasha. Nothing is left. So, Panchabhir nirmite dehe, when the body which is made of 5 bhutas, 5 elements, Panchatvam cha punargati, when it goes to the Panchatva means that source. Swam swam yoni manu prapte, when each bhuta element joins its respective source, then what is the Tatra ka paridevana? Why cry for it? This body has come from the 5 elements. At death, it decomposes, it merges into the 5 elements. Why cry about it? Says Gita. Okay, what nice poem it is. So that is the word here used. Panchatva, even a Brahmara is made of Panchatattva, Panchabhutas. There are so many poems in 2nd chapter. No? Panchatvam Gataha means Maranam Gataha. That is understood. Manushasya api jivane, even in the life of a man also. Evam bhavati kalu kadachi. Sometimes it happens like we think, like we have a story now. One man gets one egg, then he thinks, oh, with this egg I will hatch a chicken, and with one chicken I will make so many chickens and so many eggs, and then I will be a big businessman, then I will get married, I will have children, my sons will come and wake me up, I will get angry and then kick him, and he kicks the egg. The source material, the very, what do you call, the investment, capital, egg, one egg, with one egg he imagines himself to be a big businessman, and finally he kicks that egg only, thinking that it has become very big. So like that, this Brahmana was also thinking like that. Now, Tva, recalling Tva Prayoga, this indeclinable we have studied in the book. Akrutva Parasantapam, you can read with me. Akrutva Parasantapam, Agatva Khalanamratam, Agatva Khalanamratam, Anusrujya Satam Vartma, Anusrujya Yat Swalpam Api Tad Bahu, So here is a prayoga, we are recalling tva prayoga. This is krut suffixes. What do you call suffixes we have studied. Tvanta we have studied, lepanta also we have studied, levanta. Participles, in English we call them participles. Now, akrutva, without doing, parasantapam, paresham santapam, not harassing others, not harassing others. Parapidanam, akrutva, you can see the meaning here. Let us see the meaning once. Paraha, anyaha, khalaha, durjanaha, anusrujya, atyaktva, satam sajjananam, vartma margaha. These are the meanings. So what is the artha? You can also read with me. Parapidanam akrutva, dustanam ashrayam aprapya, sajjananam vartma atyaktva, जीवनम यापयन्तु. एवं कृते यत् स्वल्पमपि फलं प्राप्यते तदेव बहुमन्तव्यम्. यतः तदेव चिरस्थायी शुभपरिणामकरं च भवति. शुभपरिणामकरं च भवति. शुभपरिणामकरं च भवति. So akrutva, na krutva becomes akrutva, not doing. Na krutva, kim na krutva? Parasantapam, paresham santapam, parapidanam. Parapidanam na krutva, not harassing others. One. Agatva khala namratam, khala namratam dustanam ashrayam nagatva aprapya. दुष्टानां समीपे न गत्वा, दुष्टानां संगतिं न प्राप्य, आश्रयम् अप्राप्य, not getting the company of the wicked people, not harassing others, not getting into the company of the wicked people. Second, sajjananam vartma atyaktva, not leaving the path shown by the virtuous people. Sajjananam anusrutya satam vartma, sajjananam vartma anusrutya, following, and following means not leaving, following up the path shown by vartma marga, shown by the good people. So that is yat swalpam api, whatever little gain you get, whatever little benefit you get by doing this, tad bahu, that is more than sufficient for this one. Even if it is little, swalpamapi trayate maha. There is one sloka also. Swalpamapi trayate mahataha. Gita, I will tell you. So swalpamapi tad bahu. Even though it is very little phalam, it is more than such. So that is what this here says. Parapidanam akrutva, not doing harassment of others. Dustanam ashrayam aprapya, not getting into the company of the dusta people, means wicked people. Sajjananam vartma atyaktva, not leaving the good path of the virtuous people. Jivanam yapayantu, you spend your life. How to spend your life? See, I was recollecting some अष्टादश पुराणेषु, व्यासस्य वचनद्वयं. They say Vyasa Maharshi has written Ashtadasha Puranas, and also he has done created lot of literature. So I call him Adi Guru, and Valmiki is Adi Kavi. Ashtadasha Puraneshu Vyasasya Vachanadvayam. He has only said 2 words. 2 statements he made after writing so much of literature. So such a genius, Veda Vyasa, Krishnadvaipayana Veda Vyasa, what we call it. Paropakaraha punyaya. Vachanam. Prathamam vachanam. First statement he made, Paropakaraha punyaya. Do help others if you can. That amounts to, that brings you punya, merit. Paropakaraha punyaya. Papaya, you want papa? Parapidanam. Same thing. Parapidanam, you harass others, you trouble others, you give, you trouble others, and what will you get? Simply papa. You want papa? Trouble others. You want punya? Help others. So this is the gist, what you call the quintessence of Vyasa's writing and Vyasa's writing. So we get among all the Puranas, 18 Puranas. So critics have said this. What has Vyasa finally conveyed to us? That do punya, you want punya, help us, help others. You want papa, then trouble others. Very simply put, helping others amounts to punya. Harassing others amounts to sinning. So that is something like that. Parapidanam akrutva dushtanam ashrayam atyaktva aprapya sajjananam vartma atyaktva. Now there is one wonderful question in Yaksha Prashnas in Mahabharata. Kaha pantha, what is the right path? Yaksha asks Dharmaraja, Yudhishthira, Kaha pantha, what is the path? Pantha is just like our English path. What is the right path? He wants to ask. So, Mahajano yena gataha sapantha. Whatever way is already trodden by the Mahajana, great people, whichever way the great people go, that is the way. You simply follow the great people. So something like here, you have na Sajjananam Vartma. So Sajjana means here Mahajana. Mahajano yena gataha. By whatever way the great people go or went by, that is your marga. That means we have to follow the path trodden by, already shown by the great people. That is our way. We have no other choice to discover things and waste our time. Everything. That is why I told in my first lecture, Siddhamannam Parityajya. Our rishis have given Siddhamannam, ready fast food. Just uncover it, eat it. Parityajya bhiksham atati durmatihi. An unintelligent fellow, an idiot, begs for food when readily food is given to you. Siddhamannam parityajya bhiksham atati durmatihi. So we are not supposed to be durmatis, we must be sumatis and take whatever is given by our ancient great sages and rishis and poets and then enjoy life. Something like that here. Satam vartma svalpamapi, even whatever benefit you get svalpamapi phalam prapyate, whatever fruit you get in helping others, that is more than sufficient for this life. That is what Swami Vivekananda says. If you can help, help others. Otherwise fold your hands and just don't interfere. Don't do any damage to anybody. If you can help, help, he says. Etaha tadeva chirasthai shubha parinamakaram cha bhavati. So, almost. So I think we'll stop here. We are studying wonderful Subhashitas. Actually, I love to teach Subhashitas for the beginners, and they are there in the book now at last. So we'll meet again. Shubham Bhuyat.